Well, good afternoon, everybody. How you guys doing? For today's review, I'm going to be giving you a revisit, in-depth review on my 1996 Chevy Blazer 4-door. I already have another full in-depth review on this truck, but that's how it looked like when I first bought it. And now, after a few months later, with a few mods added, here's how it looks now. So this is going to be a complete and in-depth review of the Blazer. We'll start the engine, show it off, go over some of the performance specification, as well as some of the modifications that I've done to it, and show you a bunch of the unique and interesting aspects on the overall interior, as well as the exterior. Starting on the exterior, it does have its same factory burgundy red exterior. Looks really nice. There is a little bit of color fading here and there, but not that bad. Right down here is the original 15-inch rims, wrapped in BF Goodrich radial TA tires. In very good condition for its age. It does have the roof rack up top. It does have a U-Haul trailer hitch installed on it. The little Chevy emblem right there. And what you will also notice right here, I actually installed an air shock system. Right here, this is where you'd hook up an air compressor to air up the shocks or something. I decided to put this on when I put the trailer hitch on, so it'll be able to support more weight. But overall, it's in very nice condition. You can easily tell I put the air shock system by the way it stands. Looks really nice. But anyway, now that's all on the exterior. Now we're going to go on the interior of this truck. It does still have the original factory remote key entry system. Inside it does have a dark charcoal cloth interior. You have all your power options right here. Your power windows, power door locks, window locks, and power mirrors. Alright, now let's go ahead and jump inside here. Very nice. Now we'll go ahead and start the engine here. It now has 231,000 miles. I think it had 220-something thousand miles last time I videoed it. But anyway, now let's go ahead and start the engine. Fires right up. Gotta love that low burble of the 4.3 liter V6. Loud bellowing horn. It's got a full leather wrapped steering wheel. Nice and tight power assisted steering. This truck is actually powered by the 4L60-E 4-speed automatic transmission with electronic overdrive, which is a transmission normally reserved for the Chevy small block V8s. But the V6 in this puts out so much power that it was able to be hooked up to this transmission. It also has low gear selection. Also, this one does have a column shifter, which is pretty unique because even though it has a column shifter, this one has a full-length center console, which most center console Blazers would have a floor shifter. That's, in my opinion, what makes this truck so unique. But anyway, now let's go ahead and turn on the lights, as well as the fog lights and the hazards. The driver's side window is automatic down. Now we'll go ahead and check out the exterior, shall we? give you a little exhaust clip. It's got a very nice sound. But anyway, I'll go ahead and jump back inside. Shut off the lights and hazards. And now, I'm gonna pop the hood and show the engine. At the business end of this Blazer, we find here it's 4.3 liter Vortec V6. Runs really smooth. Just amazing engines. They're almost damn near bulletproof. You also will notice that I have put a brand new battery cable on it. So, but anyway, all on top of that, these are just awesome engines. Very reliable too. Nice power plant. Now we'll go ahead and shut the hood here. Alright, now let's go ahead and jump back in. Now we'll go ahead and see how it sounds. It's a beautiful sounding engine. Your parking brake is located right down here. Just press to set, and the indicator will show right up in the dash, and pull this lever here to release. Alright, now let's go ahead and shut the door, roll up the window. Now we'll go ahead and check the sound system. Now I would like to point out that the original radio has been taken out and fitted with an aftermarket Sony CD player. Very nice system. Also have upgraded the speakers. But anyway, here's your CD deck right up here. And your seat controls right here. Right here's the source control. Right here we're on tuner. And there's the CD, USB. Apparently it has no device. Here's the Pandora USB, which is for your iPhones. Your auxiliary control, which is right here. You could have a little cord that hooks up to an iPod or MP3 player. Your BT audio, the Pandora, your phone. Now back to tuner. Right, here's your little mode right here. This one also does have Bluetooth. Here's a little mic right up here. And right here's the display for the radio screen. Very nice. Right over here is your climate control. It is fully functional. Here's your different zones. Max AC, over here, all the way over for defrost, and your temperature. And here's the remote here for the radio. It all works. Right here's the presets. And also the presets are right here. And right here's the display for the radio screen. Here's the menu. And you can control your sound by pressing this button right here. And right here is the call button on the remote. And also right here. One thing I would like to point out about this faceplate, it is removable. Oops. Right, get it back. And turn it down. This faceplate also can be removed by pushing this little button right here, and the whole faceplate pops off just like this. and then simply put it on. Just simply latch it back in, and there you go. Oops. Oh, and also one more thing. Here's this little USB cord right here, with a little hookup right here for your iPod or MP3 player. But anyway, I think you've probably heard enough about the radio right now. But anyway, we'll continue on. Here's the ashtray, the little USB cord running up right there. Turn down, you can see a little. Right down here is your power outlets. Glove box, you have all your manuals and also the manual for the aftermarket radio. Center console. Little tape storage right here.
It's Mattress Firm's Columbus
Cup holders right here.
which means now through Monday,
And a little storage right there.
like Sealy, Serta, Beauty
And little
Vest,
coin
more
holders right
at
over
knockdown
here.
Prices. Plus, shop early Saturday through Monday for special doorbuster savings.
Right up here are your visors
Lowest price on queen
with
size
vanity
mattresses,
mirrors.
just
The cover actually fell off of this, so I had to take out the fuse to the lights so it doesn't drain out the battery.
Cash on mattress and adjustable base purchases of $2,000.
Here's the other vanity mirror. This one still works.
Delivery, accessories, frames, and add-ons. And get 0% APR for
Right here, your reading lights.
Only Mattress Firm guarantees our low price.
Well, this one works when it wants to.
So don't miss Mattress Firm's Columbus Day sale. And to celebrate Disney's
Right here's your little heads-up display. Change it between US and metric.
Go to mattressfirm.com.
73 degrees outside. For you Canadians that watch my channel, here's 23 degrees Celsius. And I am facing east. Right here's your on and off.
For official rules, visit www.mattressfirm.com/Alexander. Think about
Right here's your little homely
1 in 8 women
storage right up here.
breast cancer in their lifetime. That's why
Sunglass holder right here.
important.
This sunglass holder is missing,
Your
but
wife. Think about your sister,
here's your rear reading lights.
your friends, yourself. Think about early detection, which is vital. Think pink and call the Baptist Breast Center.
This
to
one
schedule
did
a mammogram.
come with a
Call
fully loaded
229
gauge pod
2289 today.
with the tachometer right next to the speedometer. The basic gauge would be just a speedometer front and center and all the auxiliary gauges.
Total Wine and More, can I help you?
You have over here your wiper controls, as well as cruise control, which is typical Chevy, located on the steering, on the shifter, on the turn signal stalk. Excuse me, getting tongue-tied here.
Wine and More has over 8,000 different wines.
Right here's your rear windshield wiper.
No, it's a fact.
Right here's the rear hatch. Go ahead and pop that for later.
Spirits.
Welcome back.
And the rear defrost.
Here it says you have the lowest prices.
Oh, actually, the lowest prices anywhere.
And yet here it
Right here, this power seat controls, manual lumbar and recline, power sliding tilting. It does have a manual passenger seat on that side. Now we'll go ahead and check the back.
What?
So which is it?
Which is which?
Are you a low-price big superstore or a wine boutique?
You actually do have a pretty good amount of room back here.
Last question.
I'm about 6'2", and yet I do fit back, have amazing amounts of room.
Plaza del Norte, and now in the rim. Total Wine and More.
Right, here's your little cup holder, little storage down here.
That's the last of my stuff.
Here's a small ashtray.
It's okay, Mom. I'm just getting.
Right here's a storage pocket in the back.
Yeah. Maybe I should.
Another
just
one
get in
for the
my
back.
Corolla and go.
That's probably best.
Right here's the little cup holder,
Yeah, Mom.
and then down here
Can I drive it one
is
more
the storage pocket.
time? Your Corolla.
Sure, Mom.
I would like to point out something about the seats. They can be folded for extra cargo space.
You'll love it too. The 2015 Toyota Corolla. Stylish, sleek.
Right down here is the amplifier for the radio.
Including navigation
Right back here is the subwoofer box.
and more, but still at a reasonable price.
Think she'll ever come back, Dad?
I wouldn't count on it.
Lease a 2015 Corolla.
Now we'll go ahead and check the rear cargo area. You can pop the hatch by pushing this button here. And pull this lever for the tailgate. Pretty good amount of cargo space right here. Despite the fact I have two 16-inch subwoofers, I believe. And here's has a WeatherTech floor mat in the back. And a little shade right here. Mechanism's a bit on the fritz, so.
And best of all, no credit check, long-term owner financing from just $4.95.
Anyway,
Make your dream of owning land come true today.
very nice.
The Red Tent this Saturday and Sunday from I-35, exit 122. Don't wait to
You have a little storage inside of the doors.
Vaccines protect against harmful diseases that are still a threat today.
Overall, this is just an amazing truck. Now we'll go ahead and shut it down here. There's that signature SOTI shutdown sign. Well guys, hope y'all enjoyed this in-depth tour of the 1996 Chevy Blazer. Please like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.